Animal Crossing has taken the world by storm over the last month and a half it has been out, and for good reason. It's a great game. But the reason for its popularity is because of how calming it can be to play. Just the feeling of the only thing you have to do is just relax sounds amazing, during this quarantine especially. It's a great game to just sit back and play, stare up at the stars, or do tasks that don't take too long. This virus has caused a lot of people a lot of stress, and Animal Crossing, while it doesn't get rid of it, it helps people calm down. It's such a simple concept, but the newest entry, New Horizons, adds so much that you can play for hundreds of hours without getting bored. It seems a lot of people need something like this due to how Switch sales specifically have skyrocketed since this pandemic has started, and New Horizons has sold 5 million copies in March alone, making it the highest selling game for any console in a month, while Animal Crossing was only out for 11 of the 31 days in March. With the Switch being a very well-known console around the world, it's easy to see how this game could and did soar to popularity. It's actually surprising how spot on Nintendo was with the release date of this game. You see, it actually was originally going to be released in 2019, but was delayed so Nintendo could make changes to improve the gameplay. While us fans looked at this with grief, it ended up really helping Nintendo in the end because of all that happened this year. Ever since I started playing New Leaf, I knew that this was Nintendo's piece of gold, something that if they improved on, could be worth more than its original value. New Leaf really hooked me on the series, so I would follow every piece of news we would get about the next game. The game hooked me, and I spent 120 hours in it, which I thought was a lot. But it was a great game. With this being on a home console, it's obvious that this game has a bigger install base than the others, even more than City Folk on the Wii, surprisingly, since the Wii had sold 100 million units. But I think that's mainly because many claimed City Folk didn't add enough to the core gameplay to recommend to people over the older games. This game adds so much that going back to something like the original or even New Leaf feels vastly different from something like New Horizons. Nintendo has also announced that they will be updating this game for years to come, so there will be more content to enjoy over time. This will keep people playing the game over time instead of people just getting a ton of money and buying everything and then dropping the game. I also think Nintendo drip feeding us information was a smart move so that the game would always be in the back of our heads. They obviously didn't expect to have to delay the game, but them delaying it actually made me more excited for the game since it meant that the game would be better in quality than rather if they released it last year. Well, that's what I think of this game so far. In conclusion, the reason Animal Crossing is becoming so popular is because of the coronavirus. Only that. Well, obviously the game would have been a major success either way, but COVID really helped this game to launch it way further than it would have originally been. I really think this game will get a Game of the Year award since it doesn't look like many games will be developed this year. Oh well, that's it. Bye bye!